I'm gonna wait for some people for updates. Jen and I are on our way right now to go and get this furnace serviced. I yanked the furnace out of the camper this morning and talk to Myers up here in Branchville, New Jersey. It's a little ways away from where we are, but we're going to go for the ride and try to get this thing dropped off and fixed so that way we can have heat, because heat has been an issue, especially with the 5 inches of snow that we had on the ground over here and the freezing weather. It was a little cold, so we're trying to fix that so I don't have to use temporary heating. I have a little buddy, I have a bigger heater, I have an electric heater. Even though I'm trying different things, I have trouble sleeping with some of these things on when I'm not awake, so I'm trying to relieve that stress on my life right now. Who we got here? Kathy's in the room. Patriot Mama's here. You guys are up early. Kim Yo, good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming in here. Sweet Carolyn's here. Riddle, who's that? Now, Wendy. Good morning, guys. Thank you for swinging in. Let me turn the brightness up a little bit so I can see y'all. And maybe I have a charging cable. Maybe?
I don't know. Probably not.
That's not going to be good. Can you stop the quick check real quick? Alright, we're going to stop a quick check. I need a cable. Because I have like 10 of them, but they're never in the actual truck. So, I'm going to grab a cable real quick. Quick check. Good morning. Who's we got? Birdie 2 tweets in the room. Mater's here. What's up, Mater? Carol, Vicky. Good morning, guys. Thank you for coming in. Just give me a few minutes here. I just started the live and realized that my power is going to die if I don't get a charger on it. So you can have that. So give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be right back. I just want to grab a charger real quick. And I have money, right? Somewhere? Yep. I think.
Can't see what's going on. Sorry, guys. Oop. There we go. Guys. Hey, Red Mama. Oh, sorry, Kathy. I don't know if that was me or someone else. I know I hit the thing by accident. My finger hit it. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Oh, that's alright. We do it sometimes. I've done it plenty of times by accident. Hey, Lynn. I am tired. What does that say? Thank you, Kathy. Red Mama. It's got some pineapples in there. Hey, beautiful day. Oh, I'm sorry, Kathy. I hope you get better sleep tonight. Hey, Junior.
Wow, did you see me talking to my buddy?
No.
I just ran into my friend, guys, after 20 years of not seeing this guy, my friend B.O.B. He's played music for a long time. He's like semi-pro. He does a lot of covers for bluegrass bands and stuff like that. So guess who got his card? We're going to be trying to get in contact with his manager and set that up. But he's also, listen to this, I totally forgot. The guy's got a PhD. And he's a scientist. And I just explained our situation and what we got going on. And I got a new friend in the science world.
In 400 feet, turn right onto US 206
I haven't
South.
seen Bob in probably 20 years, maybe 18 years, something like that. But as soon as I see him, I'm like, B.O.B. And he looks around at me and he's like, G? I'm like, yeah, man.
Take
But,
the next right onto
I was
US
wondering what
206
you're
South.
Yeah, sorry it took so long, guys. I had to have the clerk actually look for the charger I needed in the back, as well as catch up with my friend for a moment, which was a very positive interaction because, like I just said,
Turn left towards
scientist in a bluegrass band? Come on, man. So, being back up in this area, it only took me 5 minutes to run into somebody I know that was actually a benefit to what we got going on. And it's motivating to me today. That motivated me because before that I was kind of in a little funk, man. A little funk. But yeah, a bluegrass scientist, Red Mama. Where are we going?
I gotta turn around. She's got me doing a U-turn.
Oh, all right.
I'm just gonna turn around.
I can dig it.
And I couldn't make a left out of there.
So yeah, guys, what we got going on today, that was just a little throw-in, and that's a good lead. I'm not promising anything, but Bob is a great guy, big heart, I used to go and see him down at CBGB's in New York. He used to play there. So he has a very reputable, history with the music industry. So I'm getting in touch with him. That should be a very promising league. I can't wait for that, man.
Turn left to stay on US
Have I
206
met this
North.
guy?
Bob? Remember B.O.B. used to hang out at Duncan and all those places with us? The big, tall, metal-looking guy? Oh, he had his, like, fingernails painted and, like, the kind of crazy hair, like, emo look, kind of.
No, not at all.
He has a crazy skull collection. For real. He has a skull collection. And he can have it because he's a scientist, for Christ's sake. So, yeah, he can have all that stuff. But he has an amazing...
US 206 North for 8 miles.
Bob is an amazing individual, and I'm just going to say that because throughout my entire time knowing this guy, he was like the voice of reason of the group. He was the big tough guy that was like, listen, you guys got to calm down because we're going to, the cops are going to come or whatever. So, all right, Brian, I don't know if you're watching this or listening, but I did just get your text, and I'll hit you. I'll look forward to your call later. Hold on. Wow. All right, that was fun. I catch J6 last night. No, Lynn, unfortunately, guys, I haven't caught any lives, any videos, anything else other than me trying to make phone calls, emails, jump on channels and try to help promote and try to get people on board. So I haven't really had too much time to be watching anything, unfortunately. Aside that, I'm also parked at my kid's house in his driveway. So I've been trying to keep up with him and give him some attention because he's super ecstatic that Dad's here. So, we've been hanging out. I've been helping with his homework and playing with him and stuff like that after school. So, just generally trying to, keep kids getting in the shower, eat, the whole nine. But other than that, man, Zoom meeting went till like 11 o'clock last night. I was exhausted. I didn't do much afterwards. I just went to bed. That's good. That's good, Lynn. That's good. I'm happy someone's down there covering it because, I can't be everywhere, and it's good that the other live streamers are able to get out and cover these events and bring it to your guys' attention. So, good job, Mags. I didn't get to see it, man. I'm going to have to catch up on that. I do watch some of the little clips and stuff you got going on. And I love the fact that he brings attention to some of the things that were happening at J6 that day. But that's good, man. I'm glad everybody's out there doing it. We have to keep doing it. We have to keep bringing attention to this stuff. It's extremely important. I was in the bagel place this morning, and I'm watching the news, and the newscasters got these big old happy fake grins on with all their makeup and their stylists getting them all ready for 4 hours. And they sit there with their big smiles and their stylish glasses and their done-up hair, and everyone looks perfect and happy and pretty, and they put the show on that everything's going right, and they put a nice little article up about, this animal donation thing, and look, guys, look at the pets, and oh my God, everything's so happy and pretty and nice and good, and it's really not. It's shit. It's shit right now, and they like to smear some, chocolate on top to make it look appetizing, but it's shit. So what the news is doing is absolutely not beneficial to the community. They're not letting everyone know about the problems that are going on. I look at the owner of the bagel place, and he's like laughing at whatever stupid joke the newscaster just did. And I said, it would be funny if they put the truth up here. I'd be like, that would be fucking hilarious. That would blow me away. I'd be on the floor dying laughing because that would be the first time I actually seen him attempt to do something right. That would make me go, But in actuality, guys, the only way the news is going to get involved is if something bad happens. So it sucks, man. They don't want to promote that East Palestine needs donations and they need help. They want to just keep talking about the same thing. Is the ground poisonous? Absolutely. Come on, man. Of course the ground's poisonous. Of course the water's poisonous. Of course everything's screwed up. We had toxic chemicals spill in this town. They were released in a controlled burn. Anyway, no matter what you want to call it, they need help, guys, and that's what we're trying to do is bring attention to that. It's not going to get any better if the news wants to keep pretending like these problems don't exist. There was another train derailment. There was a metal factory that got lit on fire outside Columbus, Ohio. There's a lot more things going on, and it seems like the news just can't figure out the stories. The internet can. The internet and people out there going through this, they can figure out the story, and they can pull their camera out and get footage of it. But then it's suppressed by YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and all these outlets. They suppress it because they don't want you guys to see that this is happening all over the country every day now. And I don't know about you, but I'd like them to start investigating these incidents and letting us know if we have terrorist attacks going on in our backyard, domestic or foreign. It'd be great to know that if this happened, somebody else made it happen, or maybe it was done on purpose. It would be nice to have some answers for these people, just some. That's all they want. They want to know, can we drink the water? Can we plant food in the ground? Can my kids play on the grass without getting contaminated? That's all they want. That's it. And the people out there trying to cover up, well, guess what? Now the stories are getting out. The train companies are trying to buy people's property out. Train workers that are cleaning up this mess are getting sick. All right? We don't need to wait 20 years down the line to see if this is going to affect people. It's affecting people now. And it's only a month after the incident. Not even, right? You heard the other streamers. Soup, Marvin, they were all talking about, hey, Brian, right? They were talking about the taste. Their lips were tingling, headaches, nausea. This isn't imaginary stuff. This is really happening to people, and some people are more sensitive than others. So for me personally, I grew up in New Jersey. I'm in New Jersey right now, where there's literally a haze. It's fog, obviously, look, but there's a haze over this entire state. And like, not to joke around about how disgusting the state is with the air and the water, but not to joke around about it, but I'm used to this crap, and I shouldn't be. The government skips a lot of steps when it comes to keeping people safe. If it lines their pockets and it hurts their best interest, they cover it up. That's it. Flat out. And somebody just said in there, Kathy, don't drink the water. I agree. Now, we have to check the bottled water now too, because now that they're forcing people to drink the bottled water, we have to make sure we keep an eye on the water and what's in the bottled water, what they're putting in the bottled water. Is it just water with regular minerals in it, or is there added fluoride? Is there chlorine? Is there other chemicals that we're unaware of? Are they using stuff that we can't test for as the general public? I mean, do you guys trust anything going on right now? In my eyes, I believe none of what I hear and half of what I see. I have to literally have my hands on it. I have to see it, be affected by it for me to believe it now. It's unbelievable. I don't trust anything. I have trouble trusting a lot of people now. When I follow things and I get involved with things, I'm 100% behind it. And that's because I have a big heart and I'm very passionate about what I get involved with. And, you know, I'm always constantly worrying if it's going to go right, if things are going to happen, if things are going to kick off, are we going to do it this time? And it's very stressful. So I'm dedicated to helping the people of East Palestine. I'm dedicated to helping the people in the surrounded area of the new explosions. If there are people out there that need help, and there's a group that's getting together, any group, I don't give a shit what it's called, Americans for America, I'm backing right now. I'm involved with the group. I'm one of the organizers. I'm not a live streamer per se when it comes to this. It's more of, I'm trying to help bring it all together media-wise and staying in contact with people that can get the word out. So live streaming thing comes second when it comes to this group. And, you know, Americans for America and any other group that I've ever worked with, I don't take anything from those groups. I don't take money. I don't take a can of soup. I don't take paper towels. Stitch gave me a roll of tape that I feel bad because I still have the roll of tape in my car, wherever that is. But Stitch, I have your tape. I forgot it. But I'm just letting you guys know that I'm not in it to get any kind of monetary value or credit or anything. I don't care what group anybody wants to call themselves. If you're out there helping Americans, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter who you want to call yourselves and what you represent. That's great. That little genre of that group that you represent makes up a percentage of everybody. And that's what we're going for, is everybody. So I'm not giving up. I'm not going to give up on helping everybody in this country. And I came up with this little idea yesterday, and I'm going to run with it. And I'm going to get in contact with all the other little subgroups that are just starting out, that need help, that need donations as well. Their communities need stuff. And I'm going to get in contact with these groups. And I think I'm going to try as hard as I can to pull everybody together. And all the groups come together and show a huge presence. I know what you guys are thinking. Don't say it, because it's not another convoy. I'm not doing the convoy thing. If they want a convoy to the area, if everyone wants to get together and convoy to East Palestine, that's great. But we will not call this a convoy. We all know how that word is already stained. It's already tainted. There's been 1,000 of them, and it sounds good in theory, but when it comes down to it, you convoy somewhere and then you're done. You don't convoy somewhere and you stay for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. That's more than a convoy, so you have to call it something else. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try to get people together, and if you guys want a convoy to wherever, I'm not stopping nobody, but I'm suggesting you don't call it a damn convoy, because the people out there in the world just went through this last year, and they're not very appreciative of the word convoy anymore. So I would just make a suggestion that we don't call it a convoy. Let's call it something else. A movement, a group, a foundation, a fundraiser, whatever you want to call it. Sounds good. It's great, but don't call it a convoy. That's asking for everyone to pick it apart. They're going to say, well, look at the last convoy that came through. Look what happened with that. They're going to rob you. They're going to take. Don't do that. Don't do it to yourselves. I'm just throwing it out there because I've been talking to the public for the last year, and I know their feelings, and I know what you guys have been saying, and that's why I'm saying that, because I don't think it's appropriate to be bringing up a convoy again. Even though there's some good ones out there that are already in the mix, but anyone that's with our old convoy, the Freedom Convoy from last year, if they're starting a new convoy, keep in mind, you're tainted already with that word convoy. People are going to look at you and say, well, look what you did last year. You were a part of that, so you cheated us too. And they are going to pick you apart. Don't open the door for these people to come in and do that. Think smarter. It doesn't have to be called a convoy. You can convoy. Not saying you can't, but you don't have to call it a convoy. Call it a group, call it a foundation, call it whatever you want. I'm telling you, it will work a lot better. It rolls off the tongue much better, because convoy, they got a sour taste in their mouth because of last year. I'm just being honest. So try to call it something else, because a drive, anything, a gathering, a social gathering, a grassroots movement, whatever. Convoy is going to kill the movement before it starts. Just throwing it out there. Supply drive, exactly. Listen, and another thing, I'm not knocking anybody, I'm not cutting anyone down, but there are thousands of groups out there trying to get their hands in to help. Use your resources correctly. Don't start your own group because you got 10 people wanting to help. Delegate those 10 people and say, this group over here is close to you, they need a hand. Go help them. You know the format, you know the platform, because you've been with the convoys and the movement. You know how to do that. Go over there and help them. Don't start 10 more groups. If you start 10 more groups, now you guys are focusing on how to get the group together, meetings, 5013Cs, lawyers, accountants, all that. You got to go through all that, guys. You got to go through all that to have a legit group. So you have to make sure you're utilizing your time and your resources properly. If you understand how this works and you think you can help, the best way you can help is get in touch with these other groups that are out there that are near you in your area that want to help, and go help them. That's the best way. You don't have to start a group. You don't have to spend your time calling lawyers and accountants and trying to get trucks together. Go over there and provide a service that they haven't had. experience. Go do that. I'm telling you. Because if we all try to start up groups, I'm not going to try to start up a group. I don't know anybody else, but just the thing is, if you guys want to really utilize your resources to the best of your ability, then go and take your abilities that you learned over the last year, the good, the bad, the ugly, and share them with the organizers and tell them what they're looking at in their future. Because you know, every group that comes up, the trolls are going to come in. Tell them how to deal with the trolls. Explain to them, don't get lost in the chat. Don't get lost in the chat. Don't get lost in the chat. Don't fucking read the chat. Our job is to take this camera and turn it on the events, turn it on what's going on, bring attention to the thing. It's not about us. It's not about who's behind the camera. It's about what's on the camera. That's all that matters. So when it comes to advertising, things like that, if you get these new live streamers, 800 subs, 2,000 subs, whatever, they haven't got enough experience to sit there and know not to read certain things, to let your moderators mod before you read stuff. So you guys have to understand, you can't just read everything. Now what you're doing is someone's going to take a clip of you reading that stupid comment and make a whole video about how you're all about that one comment that was taken out of context. So you guys have to learn how to get ahead of this stuff. And if you don't, then you got to understand you might be doing a little damage. So you have to watch what you say, watch what you do. And everyone's like, oh, freedom of speech. Yeah, it is freedom of speech. But make sure you sound educated. Don't go out there and sound like a fool, making accusations and things like that. That just sounds stupid, all right? Make yourself sound smart. If you're trying to help the event, you're trying to help everybody out there, then sound smart. Don't sound like you just fucking woke up and you were like, well, I'm going to do something today. I decided I'm going to start a group, collect donations. That's great. I love it. But like I said, there's 1,000 groups out there doing this already. They're right in your backyard. The best thing you could do is help them. Go down there with your camera and your platform and put video up of them doing this donation drive. Because it's not just Americans for America or the Soup Kitchen or whatever other groups, Freedom for Ohio or any of these other groups. It's not about just an individual group or an individual leader or an individual person or an individual supporter. It's not about any of them. It's about every single person. And if we can't get on that and we got to stay with this whole I didn't get my way kind of shit, it's not going to work. If one group is trying to get more credit than the other groups, it's not going to work. All we're going to get is another TPC2 where all these groups come together. One group wants to control the whole thing. All the money has to go towards this. That's not how it works. Each individual group can run their own group. Nobody needs to be micromanaged. No one needs to be told what to do. All they need to do is wake up in the morning and be like, you know what? I'm going to do it better. I'm going to see what they're doing, and I'm going to take advice, and I'm going to listen, and I'm going to be able to work with these people. Instead of having to fight each other on who's doing what, and we did more than them, and this and that. Who cares about the petty shit? Really, it's time to get over ourselves. It's time to check our egos at the door, and it's really time to start helping each other. And if you guys can't, and I know, I understand, some people aren't able to get out and do this. Some people aren't able to get out and help. Some people have to be bound to wheelchairs and beds. And I've talked to everybody. I understand. And it's okay. You guys are doing enough from where you are. If you click that share button and you show one person, you did more than I'm asking already. You've stepped up. You've done more than a lot of other Americans out there. I'm not out here to bash nobody. I'm not here to say anybody's bad or they're doing something wrong. I'm just trying to say, man, the way things are going, we're not going to get ahead if we keep sitting here spinning wheels in the mud. We're just spinning wheels, man. So I'm asking personally as a favor to every group out there, please check the egos. We got to check our egos, okay? Because if it's a me, I did it. It was my thing, my ideas, my group. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. Red, it's good to see you're alive, bud. I love you, man. I hope you're getting a break. Red's taking a break, guys. Don't fucking bother him. Don't bother him and Mel. Don't send him links. Don't do nothing. Just leave him the fuck alone for a little bit, please. And I'm sorry I'm saying it like that, but those two need a break. They need a break. Let them be. Let them relax. Please don't send them links to every troll video that's coming out. Just let them have a break. Everybody needs a break right now. It's a lot of stress. A lot of things going very quickly. Everybody needs to chill. and especially the people that have been out there 24/7 fighting for what we're doing. All right. Yeah, Lynn, I know. We all do. Do you see my face? Do you see my eyes? I'm shot. I'm shot. I don't get much sleep. With this camper being a little messed up that I'm fixing, it's always in the back of my head. I have to keep waking up to make sure Jen's warm. I got to keep waking up to make sure there's no ice on the freaking ceiling. So it's a pain in the ass, but there's a lot of work involved with doing what we're doing. So it looks like, we're just coming online and filming stuff, but there's so much behind the scenes, all the driving, all the, setting up the camper, breaking down the camper, fixing something on the truck because it broke, stopping to get oil. The trans in this truck is like, I got to baby it. We got to baby this thing because it's got to get around. And, I'm developing a plan for next week. I need some things to go the right way, or I'm going to have to adjust my plans. Let's say that. So I love you guys. Give me 1 minute. I'm here at the RV dealer. We're here at Myers. Here, let's give you a little looky-see. Here's Myers. While we're here, I'm gonna go run inside and see if I can't drop this heater up. You guys hang out here with.
Oh, you have to go to the bathroom.
Oh, you guys hang out here for a minute then. While
I'll be back.
we run in. Oh no, dude. This thing bites too, I guess. You want to find some more, like pull up more or pull in a different spot maybe so that way.
You want me to go over there where I was last time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that. And I'll take these guys for a walk real quick. I want to do something nice for Myers because they're going to help me out. Let's go over there. That's for you, buddy. That's for you. This thing's going to probably rot in my car. It's been driving around with me for quite a bit now. I got to get my gimbal out. And we're going to take you guys for a walk around the parking lot here and show you the inventory they got, because they got everything and I'm kind of interested in what they got. So we're going to take you around, show you the travel trailers real quick. Let me set you guys up here. All right. The people inside, awesome. The people inside are absolutely awesome. They're very nice. Let me, you guys know the deal. Do I have a charging pack in here, sweetie? Nope.
Isn't that one right?
That's not working. That's dead. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry, hold on. I'm getting out. We got a lot of snow out here.
No, there's not.
I'm gonna take this jacket off. Hold on. Give me that cord. And I'm just gonna charge it off the gimbal. And then we'll have half gimbal life. Half gimbal life. You guys just hang out here. I'm getting my things ready. I wasn't expecting to do this, so I just thought it'd be a nice thing to do for the people that were helping me out, as I like to do. You help me, I help you. You know, that's how it works. A little thing called mutual respect. A lot of people don't know what that is. All right. So, we're going to start off over here. Oh, gimbal. Excuse me. What's the deal? Can we get our act together, gimbal? Thank you. Nope. This is why I hate charging the phone off of the gimbal. Let's try it again. Okay. Now, plug. Phone. Good. All right, let's start over. We got some fifth wheels over here. They offered to give me the keys to get in these things so I could show you the insides. But I declined, only because I don't want to have the responsibility of holding on to all these keys and getting the insides of these dirty or anything like that. I'm just very cautious on what I get involved with when I come out and do stuff like this, but they did give me permission to walk around the lot and show you guys the inventory. Some of these trailers are super huge, man. I would love to have something this big, but trying to get Jen to pull it is very, you know, she's just learning. So, but man, these things are beautiful. Yeah, I believe that, son, honey. Respect should be the word of the day. Guys, we got fifth wheels with air ride. All right, storage under this thing. You could fit like a whole motorcycle in that thing probably. But no, there's slide outs. Cedar Creek makes this guy. Then we got trail runners. We got Imagines, Gray Wolves. You guys name it. These guys got it in stock. And if you're wondering where I'm at, right here, guys, Myers RV Superstore out in Branchville, New Jersey. MyersRVs.com. These guys, I was expecting them to tell me it would be a few days to get my furnace fixed, but they're talking about this afternoon it might be done. And if it's not, that's okay. I'm not holding them to it. It's just nice to know that it's going to be worked on and done quickly, you know. All right, so this guy's a used, it looks like. This one looks like a used one. Yep. But I'm sure it's still in good quality condition. It's a Cougar. Ooh. We got Sprinter over on this side. 2 entrances. You know it's got a nice living room. I can't show you the insides. Like I said, they offered it to me. to give me the keys to show you all the insides, but there's no way I'm going to be able to get to all these. Plus, I don't want the responsibility of holding on to the keys. So we got some fifth wheels and a bus getting worked on over here by the service shop. That's where my stuff's at right now. My furnace is down there in the service shop. These guys jumped right on it. Went from my hands right to the shop downstairs. But I'm going to give you guys a little tour of everything going on here. Beautiful day. No. Life of Tammy, good morning. Debbie, how are you? No, we're not getting a new camper. We're not getting a new trailer. I'm just doing a service to the people that are helping me. And by that, I mean Myers RV out here in Branchville. They're helping me out. They're getting my furnace fixed so we can get back on the road quickly. These guys are great. Every time I need a part or something from my camper, they have it. They're very knowledgeable. But we're just walking around, just showing you guys the inventory they got. I mean, stuff like this catches my eye. I love this thing. I don't know why. Maybe because the black tint on the windows, all the glass. But I really like this one for some reason. It's small. It looks like a 20-footer. The back opens up here, probably to a porch or something like that. And again, guys, some of these are toy holders. So the backs of them are like garages and stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of different kinds out here. So what do you guys think so far, huh? There's some nice RVs. But then you got like these little guys. You got an Avenger over here, Quantum, Sunseeker, Coachman, Hideouts, East, West. There's so many different manufacturers of these RVs, so many different types. But if you come here, they got something for everybody. Like that guy. Like, I'm liking that. It's kind of tactical looking, right? It's got the metal. I like the extra flares on all the edges and stuff like that. I'm a tactical guy, so I want my camper to be like, you know, tactical. Never know. Tammy, yes, they are. Yes, they are. They're going to diagnose it, let me know what's going on with the problem, and then we're going to end up going ahead and fixing that. Like I said, Myers RV out here, they've really taken care of us. They really help us out. Nice people, and they definitely go out of their way to make sure that you're comfortable here. But their inventory is huge, guys. I'm only showing you like their front lot by their office. I'm about to walk in the back where it just goes on and on and on and on and on for a while of just RVs. Like, see what they got? Like, there's that glass, the like nice tinted glass look on that side. See, like, I like that glass door. I know I'd end up breaking it, but see, even that micro light, it's actually, it looks like it widens out. So we're gonna get over here by the main lot, and they got a lot of RVs. Oh, my cigarette went out and my lighter's in the car. So we're just going to give you guys a walk through here. We got the wolf pup. Ah, a little wolf pup. That's pretty cool. That's a little guy. I like that. Let's see. Does the back pop out? Is it a hybrid? Let's see if it's a hybrid. I see a tire cover. Not looking promising. Nope, there's a back door though. It's not on the side, which is nice. And that, for one reason, it kind of gives you more room for storage and counter space. Yep, so they got the one back door. That's nice. I like that. Oh, the hideout. There we go. I mean, your hideout probably shouldn't say hideout. It's not much of a hideout at that point. But yeah, man, this is cool. I love these guys over here. They really take care of you. So Myers RV, guys, check them out. If you have any fifth wheels, campers, travel trailers, anything like that, you might want to check them out. They're all over the place too. But their inventory is pretty big. And there's a lot of different ways to travel. As you see, me and Jen do the most basic, cheapest, affordable, practical, logistically capable traveling that we could possibly do. We were in a tent, and I've upgraded to the camper so that way Jennifer could be a little bit more comfortable this year. We do plan on being on the road a lot more than last year. We're not going to sit in one spot. We're going to be covering different events. That one looks like it's got a little hole in it. That's all right. Stuff happens. Oh, yes, I'm loving it. This is all I need, guys. If I were to survive, this is all I need right here. For real, that top pops up. And this thing is just big enough. Oh, it's got speakers on the outside. This is a little party wagon. It's got that's for a grill to attach. So you got outdoor cooking. It's got an air conditioner on top. Storage. Nice off-road tires. Drag this thing through the mud. It's got room for 2 tanks on the front. Onboard battery. You got water storage on it. And there's a furnace. Or the refrigerator, one of those two. I think that's the fridge. Or a hot water heater or something. Yep, there is a furnace though. Here's the outlets for the furnace. Right here, so it's got hot water, it's got heat, it's got power, it's got air conditioner, and a bed. What else you need? That's it right there, guys. All right. But you don't hear me asking for you guys to buy it for me, right? Just so we're clear. We're not grifting for a new camper. We're just showing you guys what's going on out here. Just to make it clear for the idiots in the back who can't hear me very well. They have the problem of repeating themselves until they feel like they're right, but they're not. You guys are watching it firsthand. I'm just showing you guys what's going on. I kind of like this guy too. That's got a slide out. It's smaller. I like small, tiny. Yeah, I'm saying, you know, traveling's nice, man. Traveling's great. I don't like being stuck in New Jersey or being stuck in one spot. If I don't like what's going on, I like to be able to get up and move and go somewhere. I hate being stuck. So, lots and lots of fifth wheels. Even like some of these bigger campers, like this guy right here, I would expect to be on a fifth wheel, you know? But they can manage with that trailer hookup, which is cool. These guys over here, though, these fifth wheels, see, I couldn't even imagine pulling something like that. I'm not a trailer driver guy. Jen's just starting, and, you know, this is, you got to have some practice to be carrying around things like this. You know, these are big, towable obstructions on the road. Look at the little mini light. Hey, little mini light. Liking that thing. That's cool. But guys, you know, this is just the front row. It goes 3 rows deep back here. Let me see if I can get a little view. Can you guys see back there? But we're out here just checking out some of these campers, showing you guys a little variety of what Myers has in stock. These guys go out of their way to help people out here. You know, I've told them what I got going on. They support that. So they're trying to help me get out of here and back on the road. Oh my God. I seen another one. It's got like a little canoe rack and stuff. Let's see. Look, it goes 3 rows deep. There's campers everywhere over here. Another 3 rows deep here. But yeah, I just wanted to take a minute. These guys are doing a rush job on my furnace. And I don't think it's just for me. I think it's just how they operate in general. Like they try to knock the work out so nobody's waiting, which is great and amazing. Yeah, the dualies, you need a dually for something like that, man. You need something that can handle a lot of weight, good braking, you know. But I'm liking this guy. Look at this thing. Yeah, this is perfect. Perfect for me. This is exactly what I would need right here. Just big enough. I don't need a huge thing. I don't know what that thing is up there. Is that like some kind of tent? Well, the back opens up here. It's got onboard jacks, water, power. Let's go on the other side and see what we got. Now, I see the AC unit here. AC's up there. I don't hold me to it, but I don't know if there's all the amenities. There's probably a dual unit in here. It's probably heat and AC. It does have propane on board, but what it goes to, I don't know. This could possibly be the furnace. I don't know everything about all these new campers. I'm just familiar with looking for stuff like this to see if it has heat. You know, that's a furnace outlet and the input. Let's go find a full solar one. Hash browns, I am down. I am down. You know who we'd have to go to for that? We'd have to take one of these things and give it to Fry TV Now. And he would go and put some solar panels on it and probably make it self-propelled too. He'd probably have a camper trailer that just drove itself, remote controlled. You know, Fry TV is a very smart man, and he's managed to put solar panels on just about everything on his house. Shout out to Fry. But hash browns, when I'm done with our main project of the camper and everything and the off-grid setup, I should have a fully usable solar chargeable camper, off-grid, completely off-grid. Right now I don't have the resources to put into that. We did have someone donate us enough money to go buy a new generator, so now we have power. We could run an electric heater if the propane goes out. So thank you, Jimmers, from Seeger's Radiator, my boy up in PA. Helped me out big time. You didn't have to do that. No one does. None of you do. And I do appreciate anything that people do to help us. But I never try to beg or ask or anything. I just am very appreciative when it comes to you guys doing that. But yeah, it does help us out. Like today, I wouldn't be able to get this furnace fixed if it wasn't for someone sending that donation. So everything that we get goes back into this project, goes back into trying to stay on the road. So it's not going to waste. Oh, thank you, Hash Browns. I saw that. I actually know, I was trying to fabricate to try to save some money because the brackets that are actually for the solar panels, they're kind of expensive. So I try to like take metal, bend it up, drill some holes in it, and make the brackets myself. I like to fabricate. I like to say that I made that whole thing. I put that whole thing together. I engineered that, you know. I like to be able to stand behind everything. But yeah, definitely, if you want to send me that link and they're affordable, I'll check them out. I just, when it comes to buying stuff, that generator was the most amount of money I've spent on anything in a long time. And it was only $500 because it was half price, brand new, half price from the warehouse. It was dropped and it had cracked plastic. And if you guys want that kind of deal, he does have other generators available, bigger ones, some small. So you might want to hit that number up and talk to James over there because he's got great deals on dual fuel generators. And they come in handy big time because gasoline's getting expensive. And so is propane and all that stuff too. But it's good to have alternative fuel sources when you're running equipment like that. So that way you don't have to worry about just running out of gas and not being able to get gas. I have 3 full tanks of propane on me at any time. So there's no reason why I couldn't run power or heat in my house. But it's thanks to you guys. You know, you guys are making it all possible. You're making it to where I can stay on the road with Jen and we can keep covering events. Thank you. Yes, Hash Brown, I believe that 100%. It's you know, I've been very bad about talking about it, only because I don't, you know, I'm trying not to offend anybody or try to claim some false religion or religious beliefs. But I do believe in God, and I do believe he's, you know, he's shining on us right now and he's trying to help us. That's the only thing that I could think of because I don't know. I've been trying to do the right thing for a long time, and you know, if anyone else has tried to do that and you just see dead end after dead end, it gets very unmotivating. So it's very nice to see that my efforts are going towards something good, and it's being recognized that, you know, it's all worth it. So I'm happy that you guys are catching on. Absolutely, I believe he's shining on us, Kim, and I think he's shining on you too. And I'm sorry, man. We threw a couple bucks in Kim's GoFundMe, and she needed the money, and she couldn't get out of there. She couldn't get the money out in time, so she was stressing. I hope everything got better, Kim. I'm sorry that we dropped it in the wrong donation thing. Just trying to get that up there for you with the GoFundMe, but I know the pain of trying to access your money. YouTube did that to me a couple times during the convoy. They held my money, and we needed it, and I understand. And you know, Wells Fargo screwed with us, but yeah, you guys know all about that already. Fun times. But yeah, guys, that was a little tour here of Myers RV out here in Branchville, New Jersey. I don't think it's nice enough out right now. I don't know how the weather's going to be, but I don't think it's nice enough right now. I have this place down the road called Sunrise Mountain, and it is a nice overlook that is part of the Appalachian Trail, and I usually will stop there when I'm up in this area, but today it's not really the weather. Sunrise, babe? Not really the weather for sunrise, right? No. All right, guys, so that made you want to pull behind? Absolutely. Let me, my gimbal's going to go crazy for a second. Hold on. Calm down, gimbal. All right. I understand. I know. It's having a seizure. It's going nuts. All right, get up here. Arr. All right, so the okay. All right, so I got a lot of phone calls and stuff to do. I'm getting calls back now and texts back now from people that I'm just realizing, so I'm gonna have to hit them back in a little bit. Let's head out. And we're gonna try to yeah, the gimbal was having a seizure. It was just twitching out, man. So I just wanted to bring up some of that stuff today that I was talking about and let you guys know that it's not one person, it's not one thing. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of things that have to come together, a lot of work, and yeah, everyone needs to help. Everyone needs to jump in. We all need to leave those egos at the door. We all need to start having more respect for each other. Sometimes people just need to get something out. That's all they need. They don't care if they're right or wrong. They just want to say it. You just got to let them say it. Sometimes stop talking over people. Stop trying to interrupt. There's ways to go about conversating where it doesn't offend people. We need to work on that. But yeah, all in all, guys, I just wanted to give you a little update. There are a lot of things in the mix right now regarding Americans for America. Everything needs to be finalized. So we talked about some possible prospects of what we're doing in regards to upcoming events, and we need to hammer some details out before we pull the trigger on anything. So with that said, Americans for America are currently trying to get the plan together for the next donation. So I will let you guys know as soon as I get finalized information on that. We have other people involved, other groups involved, and there are some, details that still need to be worked out. So we're going to work those out behind the scenes, and once things are finalized, we'll be able to get you guys the information you need in order to get in touch with the groups in your local area, in order for you to get down to our donation sites if you want to come out and help out and participate. I enjoyed seeing everybody from the chats last time that I was out. It was really awesome to just be able to hang out with the people I've talked to for the last couple months and a year, you know. But you guys are awesome. Brenda's in the room. I do see chats every once in a while. The sun is directly in my face. So with the sunglasses on and the screen dimmed down low, it's kind of hard to see you guys. But I did want to get on real quick and say hi to everybody and let you guys know that for the next day or two, while we're trying to get things together, you might not see me on a live. It's going to be a couple days till I figure out, you know, what's going on, what our next move is. Basically, me and Jen, if we don't have an event up north for at least 2 weeks or so, Jen and I are going to be heading south. So by next week, more than likely, Jen and I will be heading south. If you guys are on the way, if you're in any of the states that we're passing through, I don't have a problem with a little detour coming to say hi, especially if you guys have thrown money towards these events or helped me and Jen out in the past. I would love to come and personally thank you in person, you know, just to hang out for a little bit, get to know each other offline. You know, so if you guys are willing to do that, you want to come out and visit us while we're going south, just drop me an email at jerseyj2022@gmail.com, and we'll make it a point to swing by South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, anything on the way down. PA, Maryland, we're stopping in Hagerstown already. So if you guys want us to swing by, you want to say hi, more than happy to swing by. All right, so just shoot me an email. I'd love to hang out with you guys. I'd love to get your ideas. I know sometimes there's things that you guys want to say and you can't because it's online, and you don't want to say those things online and have a record of it or anything like that, but it's important stuff that you want to tell me. So I know I've met up with a few people that somebody, I'm not going to say a name, but somebody drove 3 hours to tell me that if anything ever happened, all I'd have to do is call them and like 20 people would show up. So some people just have news like that. They want to tell me that they're supporting or that we have backing or any of that. So I appreciate anybody that comes out for any reason. I just want you guys to make sure, you know, you're safe when you're doing it. Don't go out of your way. Don't go broke. Don't get hurt trying to help out. Don't hurt yourself financially or physically or emotionally. And there's one more thing I wanted to bring up. And sunglasses came off for this one. All right, listen to me, guys. I know that there are people out there that are talking negatively about what we're doing, who's involved, specifically me. You guys know me. You've been watching. You come in all the time. You see what me and Jen do. If you guys think we're doing anything wrong, please feel free to jump in and say, hey, I think you could have did this better. I will understand if you guys, a general consensus of the group says, hey, Jay, you fucked up. You should change your format. You should change your thing. You know, try to be easier about this, whatever. I'll take constructive criticism. If it's coming from one person and they're the only ones saying that, and they have maybe a little echo chamber of like a couple people that are repeating it, I don't care about that. That's not bothering me. In fact, I think our channel, I think the group itself, Americans for America, and I think everything that's involved with that has grown because the American people out there that are in these chat rooms are sticking up for this. They're in there and they're sticking up for it, and they're calling the BS as they see it, and they're telling the people saying this stuff that they're liars. And you guys are sticking up for it, and I couldn't be more proud, man. Really couldn't.
Does this place make sandwiches?
Maybe. I don't even know if they're open though. Doesn't. Maybe. Yeah, they're open. There we go. So, yeah, I'm just asking you guys. I seen Mona sticking up for us. I seen Polish. I seen Eric. I've seen, who was last night? Oh, Jeff. I can't believe I'm freaking saying this right now. But I heard Jeff sticking up for me. And now, if we can come together, if we can reconcile the differences we had in the past and we can move forward towards a better future, I'm willing to work with you. I'm willing to hear you out. And if somebody like Jeff has come out in my defense, then I must be doing something right. So I'm not going to stop. And I appreciate all of you guys that are coming out there and you guys are defending us. You're sticking up for us. You guys are the heartbeat of what drives us. And I need that. I need you guys. I do. I need you more than ever right now. There's 90 people in this room. I need 90 of you to go out there in the world today and tell somebody about what's going on. Spread the news. We're not going nowhere. Me and Jen are going to be out here doing something positive every day until we can't anymore. Hey guys, thank you for just joining the room. I love you guys so much. Jen and I are at this little eatery, baker, breakfast, lunch spot, and we're gonna grab some food.
Hey, Brad.
Red's in the room.
Yeah.
And shout out to Red, man. He's been dealing with a lot, and so is Mel. And excuse me, it's not easy dealing with all that. So you guys got to keep in mind, man, trying to hunt down trolls and battle an entire group of people that are against your group of people. And Red's doing it like all day. And I know you guys are too. I know you guys are in the chat rooms and you're battling all day. But, Red's hosting these rooms where it's pretty much a battleground for good and evil. So I got to give a shout out to Red, man, for hosting that and dealing with all that and having to process that all day and having it in the middle of your life with Mel and trying to take care of Dad. And I know it's a lot of work, and I'm here to support you, and you have the rest of the Pineapple Pirates out there to support you. So don't you ever feel like you're alone. You're not. I love you. I'm tearing up just talking about it, Red, because I know how bad it hurts sometimes. I know. So just keep that in mind, man. You are not alone. And I know I'm not alone because I see you guys out there fighting for me. And as long as you're out there fighting for me, I'm going to keep fighting. So give me a few minutes, guys. I know you're going to get bored in here. Please talk to each other. Hang out for a minute. I'm going to go grab some food inside. I don't know what this place got. I might eat here. I don't know. So let's check it out. I'll be back in a minute. All right. You guys just chill for a second. Just running errands with Jersey today. Babe, do we need the car on?
Oh, crap.
Gracias. Babe. You
Oh,
go
you
like
just need, but they're right there.
Look.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. You guys hang out for a second. Let me go and do what I got to do. I had to sneak some food in here, so don't get mad at me. I'll be right back.
to Maryland.
Here, you can have that. So every once in a while, you find a spot that has decent food, but it costs a lot of money. Anybody out there start realizing that prices of food have been going up like crazy? Like, I know in the supermarkets it's going up, but even in the stores now, I know the prices are going to trickle into the restaurants and things like that. But $9 for a ham and cheese sandwich, ham, mayo, American, and a bun. $9, guys. I probably could have got a half a pound of ham, so a loaf of bread, and a jar of mayo for $9. But listen, I'm happy to have a sandwich. If my sandwich wasn't that thick, I'd be bitching. If it was 2 slices of meat like Subway, okay, I would bitch. I'm just saying, man, the price of food is going up. It's crazy.
That's a big sandwich.
I know, but thank God it is, because if I opened this thing and there was 3 slices of meat on it,
Oh, I know.
there would have been a little bit of an issue. Well, taste that for me. Tell me if the mayo's sour. No, you didn't even get the mayo part.
It's right there. It doesn't taste right.
It doesn't taste right.
No.
Okay, going back in. So I'm going to go get my money back because I don't trust places that remake my food anymore. I knew there was something off with it. The mayo tastes bad. All right, let's go get another sandwich.
All right, you got one more place again. What else?
Well, it's okay.
What's okay?
To redo it because I had an issue before. I just wanted to make sure
Yeah,
it was all right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
All right. Can we just have like a chicken salad sandwich?
Yeah, we can do chicken salad.
All right. I
What
appreciate
do
it.
you want it on?
Just a roll. Yeah.
Anything else on it?
No.
Lettuce, tomato.
Just chicken salad. I'm the easiest guy to make a meal for. I just didn't want to.
Chicken salad.
Actually, hold on, because that's made with mayo too.
Yeah, that's mayo. What you got?
Firehouse, how can I help you?
I don't even know.
Put mustard on it. If you don't like mayo.
Yeah, no, it's just, you know what? It'd just be easier probably to get the money back. I'll just figure it out later. Go to ShopRite and get something. I don't want to be too big of a bother for you and get in your way here. I know. I just, I'm rethinking it, and I can't really get anything with the mayonnaise. And I know. Tell me about it. The prices are outrageous right now. I understand.
Yeah.
And you know, when I spend money on food, I just want to eat it and be comfortable with it, and enjoy it.
So, yeah, well, we've been serving that all day.
I
It's good
know.
mayo.
That's-
I'm sure you should taste it.
I
I don't want to order.
Yeah, like I said, it just tasted sour to me.
It's
And
not sour.
okay.
It's not sour.
Well, I understand what your point of view is.
It's
I'm just
not
telling you
sour.
my point of view would be that tasted sour to me.
It's not sour.
Okay,
Okay?
I got you.
10:40, 15, and 7. Okay?
Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Have a great day. All right. All right, guys. Don't even think about stopping at this spot right here. Firehouse Bagels. Don't stop here. Guys, they're not very helpful. They like to get every little penny. They didn't want to do the return, so we had to push it. But that's all right, guys. We'll figure it out. I'll get lunch somewhere else. Not a big issue. So if you're up in Branchville, don't stop. You're up in Branchville, don't stop at this spot right here. Breakfast, lunch, expensive. That's all it is, expensive. They got a rotting fire truck outside for a display. But that's the place right here, Firehouse Bagels. Very, very rude. I told them that the mayonnaise tasted sour, and it did. I have ham and cheese sandwiches every other day. So don't give them your business. Extremely rude people. If I brought you in for the first conversation, oh my God. The woman was basically telling me get out because she's not going to do nothing. Wouldn't call the owner, wouldn't talk to anybody. And I wasn't even trying to start a ruckus. I wasn't trying to be rude. Just trying to explain to the guy the sandwich tasted sour. Now, in every other business I've ever worked with, the customer is pretty much right. You got to give them what they're asking for. If you're not giving them what they're asking for, they shouldn't be obligated to pay for that. If I put sheetrock on a wall and I'm supposed to sheetrock and spackle, and I don't spackle, I don't get paid. That's how it works. So I wouldn't go there, guys, if I were you.
That place used to be good.
It used to be good 10 years ago. I don't know about now. I'll tell you what, the management needs to either find a new profession where they're happy doing their job or something. But that wasn't very nice. That was very rude of them.
I don't know, that sandwich tasted weird to me.
Yeah, no, Cracker Barrel's awesome, guys. Cracker Barrel's awesome. That sandwich didn't taste right. There was something wrong with it. If I get sick out of it, I have it on record that I ate the sandwich and I got sick from it. So let's hope I don't get sick. Because I had 90 people watching me go through that. So I was, I was happy. I was just bragging about how big the sandwich was and all that. And then I took one bite and forget it. The mayonnaise is sour. He's telling me because he just took it out that it can't be sour. Do you guys ever work with mayonnaise? If it's not stored properly, it will go bad in a sealed jar. Did anyone else know that? That's weird, huh? Yeah, so I guess I'm supposed to trust him and his rusty building that's falling down to make sure that the mayonnaise is correct. But, God bless them trying to try. But maybe they would have acted right if they knew we had 100 people watching. I snuck you guys in there to show you what was going on, because usually when you tell people they're being recorded, they change their attitude, they change what they're saying, they change their words. So we're just going to catch people being dickheads for now on.
You saw you were recording because you just...
No, now he did.
Oh,
Yeah, now he saw I was recording. I wanted him to see it at the end.
Yeah, because you stand there staring
Now, I was talking to you guys on the way out the door because he said some smart-ass, snickery little comment under his breath. And I ain't the run. I'm not the one to be doing that to. That poor guy would have white tables with him. Yeah, let's say I don't get sick from that. I only took one bite, and I pretty much, gagged it down. How was your grilled cheese, Jack? You ate some? Hopefully they didn't make it with mayonnaise.
I didn't taste any mayonnaise, and I didn't ask for mayonnaise.
Did anyone? Hey, listen, I'm not going to make that phone call, but if you go back in the live, the phone number's on the door and on the side of the building. So, if anything, I would call the Better Business Bureau and just tell them about the lack of customer service that they provided.
Do you want me to stop somewhere else and get you some?
I mean, I wasn't even super hungry to begin with. We kind of stopped for no reason to begin with. And then that just kind of added insult to injury. And I mean, it happens every day to me, guys. I mean, it's very hard for me to get a meal in New Jersey without them screwing it up. And everyone feels like they have to, fight for the restaurant. Like, I go to Maryland, Virginia, PA, Ohio. If I were to say, hey, the sandwich doesn't taste good, they would have made me a new sandwich with no problem. I would have eaten it, no issue. Thank you. Sorry about the inconvenience. Do you need extra money? No? Okay. In New Jersey, forget it. You got to fight to get the meal that you're supposed to get? And I'm supposed to fight with the people that run the restaurant? That's not how it's supposed to be, man. And that's why that place is suffering and is rusting down to the ground. They haven't put any work into that building in almost 20 years. Anyway, there's always excitement. Always excitement. Yeah, thanks, Phil Murphy, you bucktooth retard. Seriously, he must be the dumbest politician to ever hit the government in New Jersey. The dumbest. Man, the incompetence level that I'm surrounded with on a daily basis. I'm telling you right now, I'm getting sick of it. And it's idiots letting idiots be idiots. That's what it is. That's that one idiot working there with a bunch of other idiot echo chamber in the back of the cook area there. A bunch of other idiots justifying what the other idiot just did. What's up, Bird? Tammy, I don't know any person in New Jersey who really is a fan of him. I'll tell you what, next time we got an election for a mayor or a governor and you guys don't step up in Jersey, I'm going to flip out because I'm tired of living like this. My kids got to live in this state. My kids got to live here. And this guy's doing nothing to make our state any better, healthier, profitable, nothing. The only people that profit in New Jersey are the politicians. That's it. Politicians, big corporations, big business owners, people in the pockets of the unions, things like that. Those are who win. Joe Schmo over here that has the house on the left, he don't get shit. These small businesses over here like Pandora's Box, shout out to Pandora's Box, Eric and DJ. Those are my homeboys out there. Those guys, they don't get help. No bailouts for them. Ass backwards state we live in. But guess what? If you do something wrong, even the most minuscule crime, you will be on their radar here for the rest of your life. You will not be able to be a regular citizen in this state. They will make sure you're pushed down into the ground with your face in the mud. And they will not let you breathe. Trust me, I've been battling for years. Battling. You make one mistake, they want to make you have all the mistakes. You did it all. Well, there we go with another rant from Jay today. We got to get screwed over by another restaurant that didn't want to have any accountability, arguing with me that the mayonnaise is brand new. It was just opened. I'm like, okay, great. I think it's sour. I'm the customer. I'm telling you I don't want to eat the sandwich because I don't like it. And I eat this sandwich every other day. So there's something wrong with the sandwich, not me. By insinuating that the sandwich is fine and the mayonnaise is perfect, you're telling me that I'm the problem. As a customer, I don't have to deal with that. I could ask for a refund. There's not one sign out there anywhere that says no refunds. None of that. It was them trying to talk me out of getting the money back for the sandwich. I guess they really need that $6, huh? They really need that $6. That says something about the restaurant. You really need that $6? You must not be doing something right. Yeah, Wendy, I've seen that too. Yeah, I know. Tell me about plastic bags. Come on, guys. Every other state I go to, I get a bag for my groceries. New Jersey, you got to carry the shit out in your hands. And then you're stopped at the door because they think you're stealing. Well, what the hell? I don't stop for nobody. You want to check my receipt? Follow me out to the car. Look at the cameras. Call the cops. Do whatever you got to do. I don't have to stop for your receipts. You want me to check out and I forget to check something out? That's your problem, not mine. You should have a cashier at the counter. There's no reason to have all those checkout lines, the self-checkout lines. You still need a cashier to come up half the time and fix it. We got to stop making a lazy society where computers do all the work, or we start doing the labor of the company. We're doing the labor for the company. So now the raising of the prices due to the labor cost involved should go down, right? The prices should go down because we're doing labor for the company that we're purchasing from. So drop the prices. If you want me to do my own work at your store, shit, give me a pallet. I'll stock the shelves if you give me a free box of something. Damn. But I'm not working for free. I won't go to the self-checkout line. It's very, very odd for me to be seen in that line. If there's no cashier to be found, I'll have to do it. But I'll fight it. I hate it. I hate going to checkouts myself. I hate going to self-checkouts. I don't get paid for that. I don't get invited to the damn Christmas party at the end of the year for all the employees. I don't get a raise. I don't get a bonus. I don't get nothing off my taxes. So why the fuck am I working free for you, Walmart, ShopRite, anywhere that has these stupid self-checkout lines where you need to call somebody over to verify something or whatever anyway? Waiting 10 minutes because there's 50 self-checkout lines and one person to help 50 people? Talk about trying to make more and more money as a giant corporation. They're like, oh no, we're losing money because of COVID. What do? Let's fire everybody and put up robots. Even the goddamn machine that cleans the floor is a robot now. The guy that used to clean the floor lost his job to a robot. Man, I don't have to tell you guys that things are ass backwards, right? How they take plastic bags out of New Jersey stores and then make you buy a bag they made from old bags? What? Why are we paying for the same damn thing everyone gets for free? Same with straws, wrappers, garbage bags. That's right, Tammy. If you're going to get rid of one bag out of stores, a little thin shopping bag, then why don't we ban all the plastics, right? You're telling me you just find Walmart bags on the side of the road or in the oceans? We're really concerned about that when India is dropping all of their garbage into the ocean. China is dumping like barges full of garbage into the ocean. We're supposed to worry about a fucking plastic bag? Talk about a distraction, huh? Well, I didn't really know what I was going to say on this live today, but I guess we figured it out, huh? You guys sick of the BS? You guys sick of the runarounds? Are you guys sick of being lied to? I am. It's time we got to do something about it. You're working for Walmart, And you watch every year as employees are getting laid off because their jobs are getting replaced by someone that does it cheaper or a machine. You're working for these big corporations and you're getting laid off because there's other things replacing you now. You're not needed, right? They figured out that if people work from home, they're not so distracted at work so that they can get more work done. And they don't need 20 people to do that job. They need 4. They figured it out logistically. They're cutting your throats. Yep. Thanks. These big heads of these corporations aren't stupid, guys. They're tightening the rope. They know that bad times are ahead, and they're saving and stuffing away every dollar they possibly can. And that means the money that you used to get in your paycheck, they're going to find a way to cut that in half. That full-time spot you got, now it's going to be a part-time job. And a lot of you see it. A lot of you already see it. You guys are already being struck by this. You're already being hit by it. Your jobs have been affected. I already know. I'm talking to a lot of you. When's enough, guys? When's enough, huh? What? When it touches you? When it hits your backyard? When the train derailment goes and poisons your air? When the semi-truck blows up with chemicals in your area? When your kids are being, doctrinized in school, into this crazy new culture that 99% of us disagree with? Uncle Bill, I know. Yep, I took my plastic bag. I don't use plastic bags. Look at me. Look how nice of a person I am. I'm saving the planet. I know. Everybody wants recognition for doing the right thing. And that's not how it's supposed to be. I was raised to do the right thing even when no one's looking. Even when no one's looking. That's when it matters the most. Not the me, I. Look what I did. Look what we accomplished. It's supposed to be we. Remember? Nobody gets anywhere by themselves. If I turn this channel on and no one watches and no one says anything about it, then I got nowhere. It's because you guys that everything worked out. It's because of you that we got donations. It's because of you we had gas money to go there. It's because of you guys. The problem with a lot of these groups out there right now, and a lot of these, these people, is they want recognition. Everybody wants recognition. Everybody wants to be in charge. Everybody wants to be the one that saved the world. You know who the real heroes are? The ones you guys don't even hear about. The people dropping $500 in our hand to donate to Americans for America that want to remain nameless. Those are the heroes. Those are, to me. The people that remain nameless. The people that aren't out there for credit. Those are the people that are heroes to me. I'm not out here trying to get credit for anything. If anything, I'm tired of getting credit for shit. I didn't do anything. I showed up, I helped collect donations, I went shopping, and I brought them to people. That's what I did. If it wasn't for you guys buying them, or putting the money into this, or supporting, or sharing, I wouldn't have had that opportunity. So none of this is on me. It's on you guys. It's all on you. If it wasn't for you, none of it would have happened. At all. So for any one person or one entity or one group to try to take credit for what everyone has accomplished in this country is just wrong. And I won't stand beside that. So I'm asking that all the groups out there that hear this message, listen. I've seen it happen with TPC. I've seen it happen down in Hagerstown. Don't let it happen again. Don't. The infighting, the groups versus groups, things like that, that can't happen this time. If you want a convoy together, awesome. Don't call it a convoy. Don't call the group a convoy. I'm telling you now, you're slitting your own throat. If there's anything I learned over this last year, is that every time someone tries to start up a damn convoy, it gets knocked down immediately. We can't use that word. Not in advertisement.
If you want to get in a line of cars and follow each other to an event, then you could do that. Call it a convoy. Say you're convoying to the spot, but your group name does not involve the name convoy. I'm telling you now, that's why it's not succeeding. That's why every time somebody brings up, we're going to do a new convoy, and they use that word, it's dead. Off the bat. No one shows because they're scared of that word. They heard that word last year, and look what happened. A lot of people got scammed out of a lot of money. So my advice, don't use that word. Stop using the word convoy. It's not a convoy. It's not a convoy. None of these are convoys. They are movements. They are groups. They are donation centers. They are disaster relief. They are foundations. Okay? That's all they are. They can't be convoys. If you guys understand what I'm saying, the way these people want to pick us apart is they're going to use that word because other people say, we got a convoy to East Palestine. No, we have a group going to East Palestine in a convoy. That's what we have. Just to make it clear, for the people sitting in the back row jerking around while the teacher's talking, just in case you didn't hear me, for the slow ones, okay? These are not convoys. These are groups of Americans that have gotten together in their communities and want to help. That's what they are. And if people want to convoy together to a location, so be it. But they're not going to use that word. The idiots out there, the ones sitting in the back jerking around getting high all day, those guys, they're not going to use that word to cut this apart because it's not a convoy. You can call your group a convoy all you want. Good luck. I'm telling you right now, because these trolls will find your group and they'll tear you apart. And you guys don't know how to deal with it. I'm watching all these groups get hit with trolls and their topics of discussion at meetings. None of these trolls should have a voice in a meeting. I don't care what they're saying, neither should you. If you're getting personally attacked and your feelings are getting hurt by a bunch of people that have never met you, that have never come out to do anything other than cut you down, you're letting the wrong people get in your head. You're letting the wrong people occupy space in your mind. You have to clear that space out and let the positivity in. Look at all the good that we're doing for the communities. Look at all the good that we're doing for the country. That's what matters. Not what Chris said, not what the troll channels say, because we won't say anybody's real names anymore because I'm not giving them any clout. You get nothing from me. Nothing. When they start talking about these things in the Zoom meetings, I shut it down. You will not be a topic of discussion anymore. Whatever you're doing out there to go against us will be counteracted with all the good that we're doing. We don't even need to bring you up no more. At all. So stop feeding the trolls. If you see they're on, good. Block them, report them, everything you can, but don't give them a watch hour. Don't give them a view. Don't give them a like. Don't give them any interaction on their channel. None. Do you know who's screwing up? We are. We're screwing up. We're giving them the goddamn attention that they do not deserve. While Soup's on, while I'm on, while Polish is on, they go on purpose to try to take the viewers from the good scene and bring them to the drama spot. So stop falling for it. Stop getting sucked into the drama. They are just words. If you live in a glass house, which most of us do, don't even think about throwing those stones. Don't even think about firing back at these people. They do not deserve the attention that you are giving them. They aren't worth 1 second of your time. Not one. I appreciate and I think it's very honorable for you guys to come in our defense when it comes to some of these people talking shit, but keep in mind, they are talking to a wall. The rest of America's listening here. They're listening to the rest of us. And that's all that matters to me. That's it. I don't hear those bad things anymore. I don't watch those videos. I don't click those links. I don't read the comments. Automatically deleted. Automatically. My mods know that if something pops up and it goes against everything we stand for, you're gone. You don't stand a chance. You can come in here 1,000 times and try to post the same thing 100 different ways, and you'll be knocked down every single time. I have a group of freedom fighters that is goddamn dedicated to this cause. And me, nor anybody else in this group that I'm involved in is going to let this stop. We're not going to stop. We're not giving up. We're not going to go down just because one person has a problem with us. That's your problem. Figure it out. You don't like your life? Go to church. Go get a girlfriend. Go get a boyfriend. Go get a dog. Go find something in the world that makes you happy. Obviously, we don't. So stop watching us. If you don't like us, stop watching us. What's that? I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fired up today because, you know, our meeting last night, we had some topics of discussion that came up, and I feel like it's important to tell you guys how I feel about some things before they become bigger issues out here. So if you don't like your life and you want to try to knock others down, you need to find something better to do with your time. All right? You really do. You need to find something better to do with your time, your life, because all you're doing is harming others. You're not helping anything to do with this country. All you're doing is help creating division. If I'm out here trying to do the right thing and you're trying to cut me down, that's fine. That's on you. That's your own personal problem with another individual, and you're too scared to come to me or that individual and talk about it. You're too scared to, because you know how freaking wrong you are. And when it comes to me, I will not back down. If I believe in something, I'm going in till I'm dead. So you're never going to change my mind. None of you. If you love me, you hate me, I don't care. I love you guys all, but no one's changing my mind. If I'm on something, that's it. I'm going to stay on that. And I'm going to back it 100%. If I say something, I stand behind it. Now, I want to bring up another topic. Can you guys tell me one time where I said I was accepting money for Americans for America? Can anybody jump in and say exactly, without me saying it, can anybody jump in here and tell the rest of the chat and the rest of the people out there listening what I said specifically about donating money to Americans for America? Can anybody jump in and please type that in the chat without me saying it, so we understand that it's been said and it's been out there, and that if you choose to, you could do your own research instead of spitting lies? But what did I say about that, guys? Did I say ever at any point in time that Jen and I were accepting any kind of donations, funds, anything on behalf of Americans for Americans or America for Americans? Did I ever say that? Tammy, thank you. That's exactly what I said. Please go directly to their Cash App. I do not want any involvement with the money going to Americans for America. I've said it multiple times. Thank you for putting that in the chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because I just want it to be known to the rest of everybody that I've said this multiple times. I don't need to keep repeating myself, nor will I. I don't need to keep saying it, but I have to do it out here now for the people that don't understand. And there's a lot of people still that don't get it. They still don't understand that I'm doing this for the right reasons. And they could say I'm trying to do anything bad all they want, but they're not going to make it a reality just because they keep repeating themselves. That's called insanity. Doing the thing over and over again, expecting a different result. That's literally the definition of insanity. So if you want to be insane, and you want to show the rest of the world that you're insane and nobody's going to trust you, you want to flip your script and go all about freedom last year, but now you're fighting against the freedom family that's trying to do the right thing. If you're going to be that, so I'm going to get off here for now. If I get any more information later on about Americans for America, anything like that, I'll jump back on. But you guys know what I'm already talking about. I've repeated myself 1,000 times. This will be the last live where I address trolls, where I address any kind of the funding, I address anything that we did with the money. If you guys want to know,
You let people know. Here's the link to this video. You can go watch what Jay said before, because I'm not saying it again. I'm not going to keep repeating myself. So that's it. If you didn't hear it this time, too bad. You're going to have to replay the video. And like I said before, we're not going to stop until this works. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. I will be back at some point in the next day or two. Just give me some time. I'm trying to spend some time with my son while I'm here. And I don't want to be mixed up with YouTube while I'm here with him. So if you guys got drama and there's people talking about me and they're making videos about me and blah, 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 that's cool. Just save the link. Please don't send it to me. I won't watch it. It's a waste of your time. I don't want you to waste your time. It's probably more productive for you guys to do something else. But yeah, don't worry about me and me finding out about what they're saying. I don't care. I really don't. And there's nothing that they could say that's new, or nothing that they could say that's bad. So let them say whatever they're going to say. They're going to keep talking. And the more they keep saying my name, the more attention they're bringing to the channel, which is positive in any way, shape, or form. Because when people come over and they watch us, they understand what they're getting. They're not getting, some half-assed liar grifting for money. They're getting someone trying to do something right. So I'm trying to spread that message, and I know you guys are too. So if you want to keep seeing that, smack that like, share, subscribe button, and don't forget us, because we're going to be back soon. All right?
Love you.
Love you guys. Check you later.